What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I'm going to talk to you about NIO. I want to go over some of the recent events, what's been just coming out, and go over everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So NIO pre-market is down 1.06%. My video yesterday was very optimistic, showing that it wanted to break out. Regrettably, it got slapped the hell down. A couple of different things. One was just the broader market started to pull back. You did have a Fed speaker come out saying that the broader market, not just NIO, was just overvalued. And you can kind of see that right here. So markets are at risk of a large decline. So I think in general, not really in NIO's case, but a lot of other stocks, the whole PE ratio has been brought up, and whether it's justified or not, you always have people trying to spin it saying that somehow it is, but that in reality just really killed the momentum behind the scenes for NIO. Plus, you also had this, so a downgrade from HSBC. Analyst, though, only has 18% of a success rating, so that is very, very comical, but a $4.50 price target. So despite them hitting their December numbers and really making a lot of big progress recently, they get a $4.50 price target. Absolutely insane. And just to give you a quick overview, latest Morningstar report as well does show the fair market value for NIO being $6.80. So that just puts it in perspective, the fact that like a lot of these analysts don't know what the hell they're talking about. So it is very, very comical at this stage in the game. What just came out as well was their registration numbers. So week ending January the 5th, you had NIO with 3,000, Onvo 2,300. So a little bit of a improvement, I guess, for Onvo. So it is what it is. Obviously, December the 30th to January the 5th might have just been relatively slower and stuff. So I think the market is not really digesting this information to its entirety, probably just reacting more to the actual analyst rating rather than anything. But aside from that, no news, no SEC filings, nothing along those lines for NIO. Later today, we do have this coming out, so the JOLT numbers. So that is going to really shake the broader market, and potentially through that, algorithmic trading could really hurt NIO. So right now, NIO is in a little bit of a negative scenario for the algos, so I'll go over that in a second. Shorts pre-market are increasing 247,000 shares, so it does look as though they are going to be fairly active today. Most likely what they're going to be doing is waiting until the market does open just to kind of crash NIO. That way their puts that they probably are going to be purchasing kind of benefit. So it looks as though that NIO might get slapped around a little bit. Hopefully I'm wrong and it just defies gravity and just goes up. But 11.02% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 147.2 million shares overall are being shorted. So again, just anticipate them to be fairly active. Market's not open, so no point really going over the options. Yesterday there was 5.04 million in calls, 7.66 in puts, and just generally it looked as though there was a strong consensus for it to be above roughly 550. So once the market does open, it'll be interesting to digest this information and see what it's portraying, see if people are still having the kind of full sense of optimism that it is going to be above those levels, because not only did it get hit on a technical level, but now you're getting negative ratings and just maybe a little bit more of a negative market. So this is what it is projecting for today. And yesterday there was about 4 transactions on the secondary market above $100,000. So big money was actually starting to look at NIO a little bit more. So most likely that'll drop like a rock today. But as of right now, with it at $4.67, it is exactly on this pivot point. So just watch for that to be a key one to get over early on in the day. So 467 will be that kind of pivot. 508 and then 533 is going to be the following kind of target slash resistance points. I don't see those being touched in any scenario as far as today goes. Flip side, 425 and then 4 is going to be the next strong support points, and similarly I don't see those being touched whatsoever. So I think that there is going to be a lot of volatility in NIO's case today, but there is some hope a little bit for if it's able to get above this pivot point early on, then you could see more of a retest once again. but I think the technicals getting slapped down now a second time usually is a sign of further consolidation. So it attempted to really break out at the beginning of December, then once again at the end of December recently. It was able to successfully get above both that 100 and also, or sorry, the 200 and also 50-day moving average right here. But with it now being slapped down the third time, that does mean a little bit more of a pullback is anticipated. So we'll just have to wait and see how it does all play out. Maybe big money likes that rating and some other stuff to really prompt some buying. But I think just generally there might be a lot more volatility in the foreseeable future, not in a positive way. ALMA, $4.59. So definitely watch for it to kind of stay above that. So this is a quick summary on some points to watch for, what is really affecting and going to affect NIO, and everything else that you need to know. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon and give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers, so pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.